Good morning, everyone. Today, I'm presenting a comprehensive strategy to address the digital divide in Rolford City, particularly focusing on our University Hill area. Our data shows that 51% of Rolford's children are affected by digital poverty, creating a generational impact that we must address immediately. What I'll present today is not just another initiative, but a systemic, evidence-based approach that brings together multiple stakeholders to create lasting change in our community. But first, I'll start by going through the problem summary. And by this, I'll start by painting a clear picture of the challenge that we face. Our research shows that households earning below $100 monthly face severe barriers to digital access. This isn't just about internet connectivity, it's about education, employment, and essential services. And we're going to take like Mena's family, a family in Rolford, for example, which is a real case from our community. Mena's children struggle with homework because they lack internet access at home, while she faces challenges finding employment due to limited digital skills. And this is the reality for many in our community. So, in order to really get to understand this or see it clearly, we'll start by first defining the root, making a root definition of some of the things that we're going to say here. So, in essence, to tackle this effectively, we've conducted a comprehensive CATWOE analysis. Our primary customers are the low-income families, students, and job seekers in the University Hill area. And we are looking at a transformation from digital exclusion to sustainable digital inclusion, working with key actors, including our city council, educational institutions, and technology providers. What's crucial to understand is that we see digital access as a fundamental right for development, not a luxury. So, onward from that, we'll do the conceptual model development, which is our approach that is built on a systems thinking framework. I would like to walk us through the key components of this approach. And we'll start our input system, which focuses on resource allocation and infrastructure development. This fits into our process system of digital literacy training. But what's unique about our model is the integration of feedback and environmental systems, ensuring we remain responsive to community needs and constraints. So going to the conceptual model, there are the components that make up this conceptual model, and breaking it down further, we've developed specific frameworks for each component. Our digital access infrastructure model, which is based on Van Delsen and Van Dijk's research, provides the foundation. And this is supported by a comprehensive skills development framework and community support network structure, which have been designed to work in harmony with the others. Now, about the situation of this problem, or what we call the problem situation comparison, let's look at where we are versus where we need to be. Because currently we're facing 51% digital poverty, as we said earlier on, and our model aims for universal digital access. But we'll be moving from this fragmented support to an integrated system, and from the individual barriers to community solutions as we go on. And we'll try to get this comparison done in order to help us understand the gap that we need to bridge. And so to define this solution, here's what we propose. We propose that we need to establish community digital hubs within walking distance of digital areas and implement a progressive skills development program, and as well create a device lending library system, which aren't standalone solutions, but parts of an integrated approach that would include education and employment pathways, as well as community support networks. And the implementation strategy that we'll take in order to achieve our aim is that we will plan this approach in 6 clear phases, which will start with infrastructure development and community engagement, then followed by launching our training programs. Each phase, which we intend to build on the previous one in order to ensure sustainable progress. Which won't be, it is pertinent to note that this won't be a quick fix, but nonetheless, a carefully planned 18-month journey. So that leads us to finding an application, something that will work in order to solve this problem, which we call a problem-solving application. And I'll start by saying that it would be pertinent for me for us to be shown how this will work in practice. Our community hubs will be located within 1 mile of all residents, making them truly accessible. And through that, we'll be addressing skill gaps through structured training pathways and breaking down employment barriers through direct connections to digital economic jobs. And our expected outcomes and metrics through this strategy or strategies or platforms that we'd built would make us be targeting specific measurable outcomes, which is to say, what will our success look like if it's framed as equation, or what would our success look like? So would say that our success would look like a nugget that targets specific measurable outcomes that will increase digital access rates to 75% in target communities, which will achieve or help us achieve 80% digital literacy among participants, as well as connect about 1,000 students to home internet access within 18 months, which is our, the expanse of the time that we had planned to give to this project. And these, it will be pertinent to say that these aren't just numbers, but numbers that represent real change for families like Menace.